I had just 9 months in Peace Corps to serve people in Mongolia, and I loved them, and they loved me. Hi, I'm Daniel Lindbergh Lang, or in Mongolian, Namag Danyeshkidik. I'm from the American Midwest, but my family lives right now here in North Las Vegas, Nevada. I would love to share with you so many stories from my Peace Corps experiences, but here are just a few. We'll start with Teachers' Day. This is a national holiday where students across the country celebrate their instructors. Last October was my very first, so I didn't really know what to expect, but I did know my department's students were hosting. So picture this, it's a very cold Friday morning, the beginning of October. I'm gathered in a theater with college instructors and fellow university instructors from around the province. And I figure this is a big deal. Now, after the MC talks for a bit, out onto the stage comes one of my freshmen. And she's a bit quieter in class, but for Teacher's Day, she sang a beautiful song, and I was beaming. She was wonderful. But what gets me is after the event, I was congratulating her, telling her how she did a great job, and she told me that just seeing me beaming in the crowd gave her confidence. So that really touched me. At the university, I taught English to aspiring instructors, business people, and diplomats. So English really mattered to these students. Then, during evenings, I went into the community with my fellow Peace Corps volunteers. We helped at places like community speaking groups at the library. I also went to a Toastmasters chapter where I helped young professionals work on their speeches, and I sometimes visited a hospital where I helped doctors and nurses with their English. On weekends, I had a chance to visit an orphanage. And on Sundays, when I wasn't teaching English, I took a break and taught Chinese instead. And for me, Peace Corps was not just about teaching languages, it was about promoting equity. Just a few months before our sudden evacuation, I had worked with colleagues to help them submit our research to a peer-reviewed publication, an academic international journal. And I realized, as a native English speaker, I have a privilege of being able to read editors' comments and know how to explain what kind of revisions need to be made. And guess what? We got a publication. Our article would be the very first from Mongolia to be published in the Journal of Teaching English for Specific and Academic Purposes. That's making history. So you can imagine I have a lot of unfinished business, and even to this day, Mongolians still message me asking when I'll be coming back. And I tell them, when I know, they'll know. Till then, we still do video calls when the time zones work out, and I share resources with my colleagues and with my students. Because even while we're apart, I still want to serve them as best I can. To me, I think that's what's so special about Peace Corps. Now, I hope these kind of stories were cool to you. If you like them, you're in luck, because I also kept a blog throughout my entire Peace Corps service. You can find that at www.daniellang.me. That's DANIELLANG.me. I hope you find something you like. And even here with Peace Corps, I've shared a lot of photos, a few other stories. I hope those give you a taste of what it's like to commit among the best years of my life to making the best years for others. Till then, till I go back to Mongolia, I'll leave you with a saying from one of my favorite service organizations. Live to serve, love to serve. Thank you.